Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Zooming in a little bit more in depth on victimization by a narcissist, either an overt or covert narcissist. Now, we've examined what it means to be supply. Supply in the realm of the narcissist equates to the people who are there to serve as a source of basically ego gratification, really sort of the people who prop up the narcissist in their life through acknowledging them, through giving them compliments, through taking care of their needs. The supply is what is sought after by the narcissist relentlessly. The narcissist really has a very frail sense of ego within themselves. They feel very insecure. They feel very shame-based. So what they'll work is basically to overcompensate. They will work as a way to surround themselves with supply, those who will keep an elevated sense of self-importance for this narcissist. So they will surround themselves with people who make them feel better than them. So oftentimes people sort of kind of fall into a trap with this narcissist, where they are in what is essentially thought in the psychological community as codependents. So a codependent or supply person can be a situation that you find yourself in with a narcissist, where essentially your very being, your life, essentially is there as really viewed as nothing more than to take care of the narcissist's needs. It can be their narcissistic needs, basically to feel more superior. So you might find yourself excessively having to sacrifice your own needs for them, which then reaffirms to them that they are better than, that they are more than, that they are in control, that they're the ones in power. You might have to subjugate your communication. You might not be able to express your emotions around them. You might not be able to formulate a thought around them. You might not be able to express your interests around them. Or you just, plain old feel ignored. You feel shut out. You feel essentially like they don't hear you. They don't get you. They're not recognizing what your needs, and no matter what you do, you can jump up and down and, do flip-flops, but they still don't get it. So that is oftentimes due to the narcissist and their inability to have empathy. So empathy means you're able to understand and relate to the needs of another. You're able to get them. I understand where you're coming from. I understand that you're frustrated. I understand that you don't feel good right now. I understand that you feel sick. I hope you feel better. I understand that you're confused. Let's work through this together. I understand that you're having some difficulty here. Let's get this sorted out. So those are really the expressions of empathy. That is empathy activated. So it's when someone is able to listen, understand, process exactly what you're going through, and help you get it sorted out and arrive at a solution. Oftentimes, people who are in a relationship with a narcissist feel like this is just not existing at all. There is no empathy, there's no communication. There becomes a widening gap between them and, the narcissist. And the victim basically becomes further and further victimized. They become more and more taken advantage of. They become more and more exploited because their role, not only in the relationship, but when it becomes really advanced, it becomes their role in life is essentially to take care of this narcissist. It is essentially their role is essentially to promulgate, to support this narcissist, to continue to, be their source, giving them all the attention, all the accolades, all the applause, basically, continue to prop them up as superior, as better than. And then, the victim, they end up going without. Eventually through being ignored, being shamed, they end up not having really any sort of say as they feel in the relationship. And this can be very, very difficult. So, you have to, when you want to come through this, you have to look at being able to regain your foothold, regain your voice, and being able to have a position and a place where you can actually communicate and be heard and be acknowledged and be mirrored effectively. Because it's really, it can be very painful when you feel like you've sacrificed your whole life, or, basically, your whole life has been really to help this person, and you have been ignored and passed over in the process. So we have a number of tools here on this channel to help you regain that feeling of being empowered and independent again, including the recovery journal, the recovery date, a lot of the tools that we utilize here in terms of how to then, become feeling more personalized in your life and help you restore to that balance. So please do check out those other videos, and I think they can help you. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.